It was an interesting exercise, an experience, and a good one when Bishop Susan asked me, because then you start thinking, so what are those key passages, or what do you think about them? And I guess for me, it's not so much as me dwelling in the Word, but the Word dwelling in me. And I'm thinking, what has transpired in my life lately that, or that brings that thoughts to mind. And there were three markers, I think. I think I would have to call it the summer of my mother's decline. And she's in level 4 care, and this past summer we had 2 family reunions, one of our immediate family and one of our extended family. And in both cases, they were very important because over the summer her health has declined significantly. And the passage that runs through my brain is the one from Matthew 25. And it follows the parable of the talents. And at the end it says, his master said to him, well done, good and trustworthy servant. You have been trustworthy in a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master. And I think there's a blessing in that. And it's a blessing of my mom's life. When we were growing up, we used to have family devotions gathered around the table, all 8 of us, and Dad was usually in charge. And Dad being the pastor, that's what you expect, right? And every once in a while, Dad would be away and Mom would take over. And I remember very profoundly her prayers. You know, it's the difference between a paid salesman and a satisfied customer, you know? Something like that. And Dad has been dead now for over 4 years. I think for him the blessing was there too. But for Mom, in a very special way, those devotions had a profound effect on a little teenage boy. Another marker, last week it was my anniversary of ordination. And that took me back to the day of my ordination. And I had asked my mom to present me with my stole. Oh, I can't do that. But it was very important that she be the one to do that because of those family devotions. And so she did that. The third marker, in next month I hit Freedom 55. You know that mark where everybody, well, you're supposed to be able, that's, you know, maybe you can do it, right? Get that sailboat and sail off. Sort of like when you hit 16 and you realize you're not going to make it to the NHL even though you never skated in your life. You know, there comes a real point in that. And so that caused me to consider legacy, I guess, and what is my legacy and what will it be, and the legacy of my father, the legacy of my mother, and for both of them it's well done, good and faithful servant. And so I think about it in terms of my life, and how will that blessing attach itself to my life? And I guess I work and I pray that blessing will attach to my life somewhere along the line. Well done, good and faithful servant, and may that be the blessing for each and every one of you as well.